Man, oh man, oh man, does Sony know how to kick their competitors in the balls? If you watch that Sony E3 conference, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But before I start sharing my thoughts on that conference, what is good, all my gamers out there? It's that one and only X-Rider and Beast, and today you guys are watching some Medal of Honor Warfighter. Now, I am using the Pointman class with the sexy AK-103, and this time I have a different attachment setup for it. I have more of a close quarters attachment setup for it with the I believe it's a standard barrel with the grip and the shortest stock available, of course with the iron sights. Now this gun mainly, I believe anyway in my opinion, is more of a better gun to use at medium range. You don't want to use it too far or too close, but you want to pick the right attachments for the right map. For instance, I feel this map right here is more of a close quarters map, so you want to kind of use more close quarters attachments. That way you would have the competitive edge, guys. We have tons of attachments to use them. Don't just stick to one attachment, because you're going to be in a situation where your attachment setup may not work good for that map, so you're going to end up losing a lot of your gunfights. This is possible to still beat people out with any type of attachment, but you definitely want to use the attachments to your advantage if you know what you're doing. So close quarters map, close quarters attachments, the message of the day. But anyways, let's get right on to the Sony E3 conference. I'm gonna start off with the games. Now I'm not gonna lie guys, there was only a few games that made me go wow, it looked pretty good. Now it's not to say that the other games sucked, but they didn't really have that factor like, oh, I have to buy a PS4 for this game. But with that being said, there were a few games that caught my eye, like Infamous Second Son. Now Infamous, I never really been a fan of the series, and that's only because I never really played them. I never really gave them a fair shake, if you will. I never really tried them out. Now, I did play the first one for a little bit, but it wasn't enough to actually get a full opinion of the game. So, Infamous Second Son definitely caught my eye. It may not be a day one buy for me, but if I can play it somewhere down the line in the PS4's lifespan, definitely give it a try. Also, Killzone Shadowfall. Killzone Shadowfall by far is one of the better looking games on the PS4. It's definitely looking sexy, and I do like Killzone, the series, but the only thing that got to me, and I don't know if this is exactly true, maybe one of you guys can tell me in the comments, but I'm hearing that the game is only going to be able to run at 30 frames per second. Now, I was hoping that they were going to be able to run the game at 60 frames, seeing as it is a stronger system, but it's not going to kill my experience overall, but that would be cool if they can make it run at 60 frames per second. Now anyways, Destiny. Destiny, guys, that game looks pretty good. At first I was like, I'm not sure if this game is going to be any good or not, but Destiny, I'm not going to lie guys, it looks sexy. Destiny simply looks sexy. It has that Borderlands look to it, but you can tell that it plays different. At least in my opinion, it looks like it plays different, and it's definitely going to be a buy, guys. If you haven't seen Destiny, look it up. I think it's definitely going to be a buy. Something different in the first-person shooter role. But anyways, now it's time to talk about arguably one of the best parts about the Sony conference, and this is what I was referring to earlier about Sony knowing how to kick the competitor in the balls, and I'm talking about Microsoft here. If you didn't see the conference, then you wouldn't know that Sony came out and said that they're going to support used games, so none of that DRM crap. You don't need a connection every 24 hours to play your console, and it's not region locked. So pretty much all the main restrictions that Microsoft has on their console, Sony isn't going to have. That is crazy right there. I think that's like, wow, that's a direct shot towards Microsoft. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Microsoft, but I definitely think they need to rethink their strategy a little, because Sony is trying to go in hard on them. Also, the price of the console itself is going to be $399 US, so pretty much $400. That's $100 less than what Microsoft is offering their console for. So, man, I think Sony really did try to go in on Microsoft's head right there. But anyways, overall, the conference was okay. The best part about it was them talking about that they don't have restrictions on their console. I did love that part right there, but let me know how you felt about the conference. Also, if you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. Be talking to you guys later. Peace.